This is section 12.2, and it's about the arithmetic sequence. So it's a particular kind of sequence when the difference between successive terms of a sequence is always the same number. The sequence is arithmetic. So a sub 1 is your first term, and a sub n, the general form, is a sub n minus 1 plus d. And d is the common difference. For example, if you have 4, 6, 8, 10, S sub n, that is an arithmetic sequence. We can just see the common difference each time is 2. Now, if we had a sequence that was 3n plus 5 and we wanted to know if it's arithmetic, we plug in 1 and 2 and 3, and we get 8, 11, and 14, and each time the difference is 3. So if you want to find the nth term of an arithmetic sequence, here is the formula. So we need to know this one. A sub n is a sub 1, the first term, plus n minus 1 times d. So, example of a question that you would have to do. Find the 41st term of this sequence. So you don't want to have to figure out all of them. You just want the 41st. So here's what we've got. We've got 2, 6, 10, 14, 18. First one is 2, that's a sub 1. Common difference, we can subtract these and see that the common difference is 4. So a sub 41, looking at the formula there, plus n minus 1, so that's 41 minus 1, that'd be 40, times the common difference, and we get 162. So that's the 41st term. If a sub 1 is 2 and the common difference is 3, find the 51st term. So your n is 51. A sub 51 is a sub 1, that's 2, plus 50 times 3. And so that'd be 2 plus 150, and it would give you 152. All right, find the 80th term. We do the same thing. A sub 1 is 2. Now, to find the common difference, you want to take 5 halves, which is 2.5, and subtract 2, that gives you a half. If you take 3 and subtract 2.5, you get half. So you can tell D is 1/2. So A sub 80 is the first term plus n minus 1, so 79 times 1/2. I made this 2 be 4 halves plus 79 halves, and my answer would be 83 halves. So that's going to get us for the notes. Let's go look at our problems. We always start out with a few or one vocabulary word. In a blank sequence, the difference between successive terms is constant, and that would be arithmetic. If the 5th term of an arithmetic sequence is 11 and the common difference is 4, then the 6th term is, and that would be 11 plus 4 would be 15, because the common difference, so no matter what, you're going to add 4 to that one. If a sub n is negative 6n plus 9 is the nth term, then the first term is, okay, a sub 1 has to be negative 6 times 1 plus 9, so that would be 3. A sub 1, we just plugged in 1 for the n, and we got 3. Number 4, show that this is arithmetic, n plus 8. So if n is 1, you've got 1 plus 8 is 9, 2 plus 8 is 10, etc. And what's the common difference? It's 1. And it wants to know the first 4 terms. We just wrote them out, and so you've got them right there. Show that this sequence is arithmetic. Find the common difference, write out the first 4 terms. So 3n minus 3. If n is 1, 3 times 1 minus 3, we'd get 0. 3 times 2 is 6, minus 3 is 3, and so on. So the value of the common difference is 3. The first term, 0, 3, 6, 9. We got the 4 terms. Let's look at number 6. Number 6 has 1/3 minus 1/6 n. It's arithmetic with a common difference of. So let's go ahead, and before we do anything, we need to figure out the first 4 terms. So if n is 1, we've got 1/3 minus 1/6 times 1. So that's 2/6 minus 1/6. So 1/6 is the first term. That goes there. If n is 2, we got 1/3 minus 1/6 times 2, which means we got 2/6 minus 2/6. That gives us 0. And we do that all the way down. So we have 1/6, 0, negative 1/6, and negative 1/3. So how are we going from here to here? What's the common difference? We took away a sixth. From here to here, we took away a sixth, and same thing there. So the common difference is negative 1/6. All right, number 7. Number 7 says you've got an a sub 1 of 1 and a common difference of 2. What is the 45th term? So here's your general formula. I wrote it out again. And then a sub 45 is 1 plus 45 minus 1, which is 44, times the common difference. So that's 1 plus 88 would be 89. And if it wants to know what a sub n is, you're just putting in you're taking this and plugging in your a sub 1 and your d. And so you get 1 plus n minus 1 times 2. Go ahead and distribute that. So you have 2n minus 2, and that becomes 2n minus 1. So you're just cleaning it up. But all you're doing is plugging in what you do know, the a sub 1 and the d. All right, number 8, same thing. We've got an a sub 1 is negative 5, d is negative 4. What's the 64th term? So there's our formula, negative 5 plus n minus 1 times negative 4. And we'll come up with negative 1 minus 4n. And then when we actually find the a sub 64, negative 5 goes there, negative 4 here, 63, which is 1 away, 1 less than this. And then you do the math, you get negative 257. All right, let's look at 9. The 80th term of 7, 14, 21. So, all right, number 10, the 70th term of negative 4, negative 9, negative 14. So if we do negative 9 minus a negative 4, that gives me a negative 5. If I do negative 14 minus a negative 9, I get negative 5. So that's telling me my common difference is negative 5, and my a sub 1 is negative 4. So a sub 70 is negative 4 plus, take 1 away, 69 times negative 5. So that's negative 4 plus negative 345, we get negative 349. Number 11, find the first term and the common difference of this sequence. And so this is, we're gonna use our algebra here. So all they give us is that the 7th term is 3 and the 22nd term is 33. So remember, this is our general thing. So a sub 7 is a sub 1 plus 6 times d. That's all we know because it's 1 away. And then a sub 22 is a sub 1 plus 21d. So that's all we know. Now we're going to write those equations over here, but we are going to fill in for a sub 7. We know it's 3, and we know a sub 22 is 33. So now we've got these two equations. Remember, if you think back to algebra, you can solve a system of equations. We're going to subtract this one from this one. So 3 minus 33 is negative 30. The a sub 1's disappear because you're subtracting. 6d minus 21d gives you negative 15d. So d is 2. And then we can plug into one of these to get a sub 1. So 3 equals a sub 1 plus 6 times 2. That's 12. Subtract the 12. So negative 9 is a sub 1. So negative 9 goes here, 2 goes here. And then it asks again, a sub 1 is negative 9. This is 2. What's the formula for the nth term? Negative 9 that's your a sub 1, plus n minus 1 times 2. You do the same thing for number 12. You're given 6th term is -8, 14th term is 56. So I think you can follow that. It's going to be exactly the same process to get these items that we did in number 12. So that should get you through 12.2.